are live.
In 5 seconds. Oh,
Welcome to Butterfly Readings. Thank you for joining us this evening. Do you see that? There's 6 people above with the eyeball after the live. Do you see it? We were just talking about something backstage. Sorry.
Live yet.
Please.
It says live in 20, 30, 31.
Really?
Should I like exit?
Hello and welcome to Butterfly Readings. My name is Linda, and I'd like you to welcome my beautiful friend, Judy from Judy in the Skies.
Oh, Linda.
How are you today, Judy?
I'm great. How was that intro? I can't remember if we... I was laughing in the background because I think we were live and then we kind of went into the countdown. I'm not sure. What the heck? You know?
Yeah, who knows? It looked like we were live, but who knows?
And I'm like, no, we're not live. It's counting down. Like looking at it, I'm like, no, it's actually counting up. We're actually live.
We're actually live. So were we live? Hello. Hi, Snapdragon. Who's Snapdragon?
Oh, hi, CC Fairy. Jackie
Hey, CC Fairy Lucas. That's my beautiful little sister.
Really?
From Tulsa, Oklahoma area. She's a Muskogee. Okie from Muskogee.
Hi, Victor. Victor says,
hi, Jackie B.
Jackie B.
Hi, Venus. What a lovely day, 90.
And Mary.
Mary Hernandez Walker's here.
Yes.
Welcome, Mary.
Yeah, welcome. Snapdragon's here.
Julianne. There's Victor from Truth Wave.
Truth Wave, Victor. Amazing meditation last night, by the way, Victor. It really resonated. Thank you. I appreciate you. Really good. Mm-hmm. Elaine is here. Hi, Elaine.
Hey, Elaine. How are you?
Let's see. I'm going to go up. And Christine
Fryer's here.
Of course.
My director.
Yeah.
Hello to JJ. Sorry you couldn't stay.
I know. Who is that person?
You resonate with that?
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to use the Wiener Spinner. And if you want to be read, # me. And then when your name is called, if you would put in your question or if it's a general reading that you would like. If Victor wants a romance reading, I did pull my romance cards out just in case he needed it.
He probably doesn't need it, but he probably would like one.
I think he's looking for love in all the right places.
Well, that's when you hope you're looking for love in all the right places as opposed to all the wrong places.
You see, there's 500 people in Victor's chat, and the minute he gets a girlfriend, boom, it's going to be 5.
Yeah.
It'll be Josh, and PG, Clint. Just kidding, Victor. You know I love you. I'll love you with or without a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So long as I'm the girlfriend. No.
Yeah, like, just don't tell anybody.
Mega romantic reading. You got it, baby. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Sue Toffee, hello. Welcome.
Hello. So good to hear. So good that you're here.
We have not seen Marianne Harris lately, and I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
So if anybody has seen her in your travels, now it's late in the UK.
Yeah.
So, but if anybody sees her, and hey, Polly, and if you don't see her, and you think about it, Remind me tomorrow to email her, please.
Okay.
If she doesn't come in tonight. So, yeah. So now that I've got the romance cards out, it was raining today, and I had a show earlier today with Sun Psychic Jean, which was wonderful.
Oh, good.
And then I took my grandson Austin to go have kitten cuddles. Because that's really something that he needs to get out of the house, and it gives him a safe place to go just to be himself. Yeah. And then after that, a trip to McDonald's.
Well, of course.
And then after that, here I am. I came home and it started pouring. So, hey, Kat, good to see you.
Hi, Kat.
So pound me in the chat, and I'm going to run the spinner winner. But first, I wanted to find out, Judy, what's going on in your life?
Oh, well, let's see. So Sarah and I are going to do an every other Tuesday readings using this. Our decks are going to be the same, and then we have the situation, and then we have 4 different answers to the questions that you, the viewers, are interested in or would ask, and we would give you answers for, and that's really exciting. So we just did one this last Tuesday, so it won't be next Tuesday. It will be the 7th of October. Can you believe it? It's almost.
No, I cannot believe it.
And then today I did a focus. I did the focus course, and it was like from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3. And that was intense. It was like you had modules to do, and you had 4 minutes to do it. And everybody knows how fast I am at typing. So I pretty much was like, hold on, please. And it was just really stressful. So, yeah. But I got to watch your show in between. So
I'm glad you got to see it.
Yes. It
awesome. Well, it was very exciting to be with Jean. I have met Jean in person. She's been to my home. Our husbands have met each other. So
nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yes.
But afterwards, she asked if I would have her on my show.
Yes.
Next. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be on my show.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice. It's very calming. It's just like, she just kind of,
Yeah, she is. She has such she's so intuitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very impressive.
Plants the flag of the kitten revolution. I'll kick your butt, boy.
Austin.
I love you, Austin. Isn't it nap time yet?
Yeah. Hey, Austin, how's your bed? How's your bedroom?
Yeah. How clean is that room? Get those old blankets out of there yet? Oh, Austin, I love you. All right. So how many people do we have in the...
Oh, then you're back. Are you going in and out?
Entries.
Connections with internet?
Me? No.
Hi, Lori. Dragon. And if anybody wants to put their YouTube channel handle on there so everybody can check you out and subscribe to your channel as well, that would be awesome. We love supporting other people.
Absolutely.
And of course, if you haven't subscribed to ours, that would be awesome too.
Free. It's free.
It's a good price.
Hey, so Mary Hernandez Walker is first, and then we have Venus.
Leanne says, just keep my picture on the screen for a reading, laugh out loud. We love you, Julie.
There you go. Excuse me. Okay, Julianne. All right, we'll do 3 at a time.
Okay.
So,
are we doing Julianne first?
No, we have Mary Hernandez Walker is first.
Okay, so did you already do the spinner?
Are you napping?
Probably. I have okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. So, Austin says, and Cece, we miss you. Oh, you miss him too. All right.
That's sweet.
So Mary, do you have okay, so Mary says a general, make this bigger so I can see it. Oh, why? There it goes. Whatever your guides want you to know. So Mary, the first card I pull is, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? And then it says, if my body could talk, it would say blank. What would it say? Today's soul action: feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new, exciting goals to take your health to the next level.
That's awesome.
Are you ready, Judy?
Yeah. So Mary, what's interesting is I pulled, and I just pulled this deck today because I haven't used it in our group setting. It's the Angel Therapy, and I was drawn to it for you. And what I got the card was Ascended Masters. It says powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. So I don't know if you just needed a little bit of confirmation that, you have a team behind you. They're saying that, you do. I mean, it's like, don't ever think that you're alone in anything that you are in a challenge with, or you feel like maybe you're walking alone. You're not. You have a spirit team behind you. And then, this is just so cute. I just love this. I pulled from the Prism Oracle for you. And then this card, I'm not as quick as Linda, as you could tell. I'm just a little bit slower. That's why I say I don't know how people do this by themselves. I'd be like, hold please. I got for you the card of peace. And this is so sweet. This is an oracle card for the prisms, and it says, when shining light through the prism, all colors are revealed in a rainbow, which is interesting because here it shows the rainbow in this card. And that, I see that it works together. White light is a combination of every color within the visible spectrum working harmoniously together. When this card is drawn, it's an invitation to bring a sense of peace into your life. So, and this also says, this may come to you after a period of turmoil or as a sign of healing, or you may find it when the mind is quieted during a simple meditation. So it's interesting how these two cards resonate with one another, and they're saying the same thing. It's like, you're not alone. You are loved by, and you have many masters that stand beside you and behind you. So know that you're not alone. And the Dove of Peace, which is the ultimate, right? So that's awesome. Thanks for letting me.
And Mary also says she was contemplating whether or not to do a fast for her health.
She was contemplating about doing a fast. Would it be in Mary's interest to do a fast for her health? I'm getting no. My no's are closed and my yeses are open. So,
and I'm getting a no also.
I don't think it's necessary. How's that? Because sometimes people feel that they're deprived and it makes them irritable, and it just maybe not either the right time or whatnot. But I don't think that it's necessary. How's that?
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's a yes, but I don't think it's necessary. So.
Okay. So next we have Venus. What is coming for her in October?
Hi, Scotty boy.
Hey, Scotty boy. How are you?
Okay, so.
The first card I get is I am courageous and embrace stepping out of my comfort zone. And then it says, fear and uncertainty can hold us back, preventing personal growth and limiting our experiences. However, embracing courage and overcoming fear is a transformative journey that can lead to profound self-discovery, resilience, and a life filled with exciting opportunities. And then I'm going to pull a fairy card for you. And the fairy card says, light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness.
Light, I like that. That's awesome.
That's what I have for you, Venus.
So Venus, what I got for you is I pulled from the Light Seers Oracle, or excuse me, Light Seers Tarot deck. And the card I got for you was the Four of Pentacles. And when I'm reading this card for you here, it's just telling me that be mindful of your spending and any expenses that are coming towards you. And then the card I got next, which I pulled from, let's see, the Life Purpose deck, which is Doreen Virtues. It talks about studying. So they're asking you, reading, research, and education can help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So I'm not sure if you are working on an assignment or if you're working on like something for yourself that needs some attention or maybe needs some more insight. They're encouraging you to actually continue. And you've got the, it's like you've got the angel of wisdom, or excuse me, the owl, which I think of as a wisdom animal symbol. And then this person is just, sitting down and just doing his due diligence and learning more about what he needs in order for him to help other people. And that could help you in the finance situation. So maybe that's something that needs to be put in the back of the mind there for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She's working on a dementia advocacy. Wow. Okay. Good job. Good luck on that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm cute.
All right. So yeah. Julianne, is this a general? Because that's what I'm getting is that if you let me know down at the bottom if it's more than what you're.
Sure.
Did I get picked for reals? Yeah. Hello. For reals, you did. General or for reals?
For reals.
Reals. All right.
General.
All right. The soul truth card that I'm picking is, where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Your soul's actions for today is do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. I can't make the screen smaller. There we go. And then, all right, what you got, Judy?
Okay, so Julia.
Christine, really, you're getting a little personal.
Paper paint artwork giver right now. Oh, how cute. So for you, Julian, I got the 10 of Cups. So the first thing I looked at this, and I don't know why, I'm thinking about, are you being invited or a birthday party? I don't know why I'm coming up with that, but it's like a celebration. And there's cups in the air and there's balloons. But it's funny because I didn't look at this card as a birthday card, but it was like there's going to be some festivities going on with this. I don't know why I'm getting that. But it's going to be like so much fun. It's like I see you as this person. Like this person, you're like, yeah, this is so much fun. I want a game or whatever. And then my next card I got for you, your spirit guides wanted you to know, and you already know this, but it's kind of, I don't know. Okay, let me just tell you. Intuition. Okay, this is obviously the purple coming from, from spirit. And it says intuition is an inner knowing we all possess. And society encourages us to ignore the deep knowledge that sits within us and asks us to use our intellect instead. But sometimes intellect alone cannot guide you to where you need to go. You need to pay more attention to your intuition, the stronger it becomes. And I already know that you are intuitive. So it's, why are they, it's kind of like, I'm getting like, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. Is there a song like When You Know, You Know? There is something like that. There's like a song or something like When You Know, You Know. I don't know that song. I just think I've heard it maybe one time before, and that for some reason is coming into my head, and I got a chill. I don't know what. Maybe there's something in that song that you need to know about, but they're saying the intuition. That, yeah, that they say they know. They know, you know. Why is that coming up? Julianne, let us know what that means. Because I'm just telling you what I'm getting. So weird. I love it. I love this. I have no idea, but I love this. Oh, that's sweet. Lindsay says she's caught you before with Jean, and now she came across us here. That's awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. Polly.
Polly, okay.
Cece Ferry Lucas. That's my little sister.
Oh, little sissy.
Mm-hmm. And next is Truth Wave.
Could I say that I knew that was going to happen?
Do I?
Could I say that I knew that was going to pop up? Yeah! Yay! Okay, so we're doing Polly first, yes?
Yes, Polly is first. All right, why am I getting that? Why am I not getting that? Hello, there we go. Move. And there we are. Okay, so can anybody tell me, did Polly ask for a...
Oh my gosh, I'd probably look on this one here.
So Victor and Cece, oh, do I win a paid trip to Baltimore Washington Airport? No.
Not on this channel.
Polly would like a general, please.
Oh, okay, great. And it's funny because when we were still doing the spinner, I just pulled this one deck because I was like, okay. But now I got to find the chapter. So.
Okay, so Polly, the first thing that I get for you is I allow myself to rest and recharge. Listen to your body's messages and create space for healing. Take a moment, slow down to self-reflect, contemplate, sit quietly, journal, breathe, or clear your mind. Wow.
Interesting. Was that it?
That's it.
Wow, okay. Some more time. Okay, all right. So Polly, Okay, let's see. I don't know if you got this before. That's really interesting. Okay, so I pulled for you, Polly, from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. That's what I was drawn to. And the card that I got for you is the Sun, and it says, enjoy success and happiness, right? It's just beautiful. Okay, it's just the Sun. It talks about, self-esteem and having confidence. It's in the chapter of the warrior symbols. And I just think that this is like, I look at this kind of like a little bit like a mandala, or like even carrying like a sun talisman or a sun necklace or something, to reinforce the fact that the sun is kind of like a spiritual symbol. Obviously, that's warrior symbols, right? But then again, I pulled from which one is this? This is the purpose. Yeah, life purpose. And I get sensitivity. It says you are becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So it's kind of like they want you to move into, it's like they want you to move into your power, into the sun, and shine with what you have. And it's kind of like, I see her wings are blue, and she has her back towards us. To me, it's like you're moving forward. Like I'm saying, like you're moving into the sun. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that's what I'm feeling right now. And I'm getting like, don't look back. Like she's like, it's like that song, Don't Look Back. Is it Boston? Boston's Don't Look Back is what I'm getting in my head. Wow, okay. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Don't look back. It's like it's like the phoenix rising. The phoenix goes into the sun and then just burns up and then transforms himself anew. That's what they want you to know. You're transforming. Head to the sun. There you go.
It will only take the pound me one time. So if you put it in 4 or 5 times, it only does it one time. So don't worry about it. If you don't remember if you did it or not, I get it. I understand.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're welcome, Polly.
Yeah.
So next up is Cece. That's
Cece.
my sister.
I like Sissy.
It's Cece. When my daughter was little, she couldn't say Cindy or Cynthia, and so she named her Cece.
That's cute.
And so that's what the kids have just always called her. Is Sarah Hibiscus Healings here? There she is. Hey, how are you,
Sarah?
beautiful? There's my girl.
Sarah.
Right? All right. See, Cynthia, do you have a question or a general? So I'm going to go with.
Oh, you're okay, honey. Sarah, you're never late, especially on time.
A general. Okay, so Cindy wants a general.
Okay. Well, good, because I already pulled her card. They already knew. She just needs that message.
So since her name is Cindy Furry, I'm going to go with the fairies.
Aww.
Although that is not how we pronounce it. In the East Coast, we pronounce it furry.
Furry?
Furry. Not like the animal, but like the boat. Furry.
Like fairy?
Furry. My dad was a pretty big guy, and he'd say, "Don't you be fairying me, I'm furry."
Like you pop.
All right, Cindy, the fairy that I have for you is life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Wow.
Oh, I like that.
So there's your reading for tonight, honey.
Okay, so Sissy, I'm going to call her Sissy because you're a sissy. I have for you the Strength card. I mean, it's like this is you personified, right? It's like you've tamed the wild animal of the lion, and it's like you have this stoicness about her. I mean, I look at her face and she's just so stoic, right? She's just got this beautiful calmness, but strength as well. So with that, I thought, okay, I'm going to pull from the mermaid, Messages of the Mermaids. And this is interesting because the card that I got for you is re-energize. You're saying that maybe it's time for you to make some time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty. So go back and get on track and recharge your batteries. Because you are strong, but sometimes maybe they just want you to go ahead and like recharge the batteries. And so you can build back to strength again. But you've got this.
Did you have a particular question, Victor? I shuffled my romance cards and I asked for a message for you. And I pulled the 3rd card, the 6th card, and the 9th card. Because you do that in your shows, and I really don't. Another wow. Love you, baby girl. So here is what I pulled. Oh, it's a picture of me. Just kidding. It says mega romantic. I'm working on it. So it says here, exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. And then it says silence, frozen, no words, stone wall. Wow. And then the 3rd card is depth, awareness, importance, and value. Now, because I love you, I'm going to pull a card from the fairies. And it says inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So maybe kind of brunette, a little bit of past shoulder hair, cute little figure, single. She has wings. That's what I have for you, Victor. Sorry, it's not better.
No phone number.
No phone number. Let me just see. Maybe I pulled from the wrong pile. Nope, this one says escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So no. Sorry, Victor. No. You got to keep me for a while longer.
No. Okay, so Victor, let me just pull this one. So this one's got some. Okay, alrighty, this is interesting. Okay, so kind of, I'm just going to say that I pulled from the Romance Angels card. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but we're just going to go with it. How's that? So what I pulled for you was very soon. And it says here, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. And this card asks you, what do you want? It says the demands are very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in an order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your life, has brought you what you asked for. When you complain about what's served to you, it's only because you place an unclear order. So they're basically saying, if you know what you want, you'll find it, because it will be very clear exactly what you are looking for has automatically shown up. So then I pulled from the Crystal Oracle. I thought, okay, well, let's see what Mother Gaia wants to share with you. So I got this stone called, I hope I get this right, Stitchtite in Serpentine. Okay, there you go. It's really pretty. It says meditation, clearing your energy center, and detoxifying your thoughts. Fear and negative thoughts are preventing you from experiencing peace, joy, and love in your life. They are blocking your creativity, and as a consequence, your life seems dull and dreary. I don't know if that's you. I don't think you're very dull or dreary. It says you can change situations by consciously choosing to love and trust the universe instead of fearing it. Sit quietly in meditation and invoke the healing power of love, imagining yourself bathed in the beautiful healing energy. Visualize all the colors in the rainbow because there's lots of colors here. There's nothing to fear. You are eternally surrounded by love. So I hope that helps. Who do we have next?
Okay, so next we have, I'm trying to do a fix up here.
You're doing a fix up?
Yeah. Venus said my description sounded like her. I said, are you single? She said, yes. I said, Venus, come to Truth Wave. It starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time and 10 o'clock in the morning, and come and hang out with us and get to know Victor. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, but Victor has cats and you have a dog. I don't know if that's going to be a problem with you two kids. Oh, see, she's coming and you will meet her through a woman. And I might be that woman who introduces you to someone special. So, all right. Next we have. He's so cute. Are you laughing at me, Judy?
Yeah.
He knows I think he's cute. Snapdragon. See, I write this stuff down as I go along because otherwise I'll forget. Next up is What a Lovely Day.
Yay.
And we have
I'm here, she says.
Jen with 2 N's. All right. Okay.
Awesome. Tommy says it's 10:30 a.m. here. Oh, okay. That's funny, Karen.
So Snapdragon would like a general reading from her guides.
But we're doing What a Lovely Day first.
Well, Snapdragon's first on my list because I wrote her name first.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so for Snapdragon, did I find your name? No. There you go. Snapdragon. Okay, Snapdragon. It is, I am worthy of love, happiness, and a fantastic life. It can be hard to believe in yourself sometimes, but you need to know that you are worthy and deserving of love and happiness. You have unique talents and abilities that make you special. Now, this could have been for anyone who it resonates with, Victor. It's coming. So that's what I have for Snapdragon.
Okay. It's funny because when I started pulling for Snapdragon, my hands just got really sweaty, just like. And I don't sweat, which is funny. Like when I work out, I don't sweat. Okay, so I already pulled one card. I'm just pulling the second card. Wow, okay. 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 Sorry. Okay. I got to place a place card here. Okay, the first card I got for you, Snapdragon, right? Snapdragon, was the King of Pentacles. And when I look at this card, I see a person that's very content in the material world. And what's telling me, it's like, I don't know, it's like he's giving me the vibe of, it's like you've got it all together, and what they want you to do is, I don't know if you do philanthropy or you tithe or you have the ability to create some type of philanthropic where you have other people able to join you in on a mission to help other people. Because when I'm looking at this, it's interesting because I'm getting the flower, and the flower to me is kind of symbolizing like you're sharing your wealth with other people. And it's interesting because when you look at this card, you know, you think of it, the King of Pentacles as one thing, but I'm reading it as how I'm seeing it and how I'm feeling it. So what's interesting about this card, I thought, okay, I need something else with this. So I pulled from the angels and ancestors, and I got the High Priest, intend and create. So there's something about that you're able to create. It says, recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. So there's something about what your guides are trying to let you know is that you have the capacity to change people's lives. That's what I'm getting.
Wow.
It says here, I'm just going to read it real quick. It says, in many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. So they're telling me, or telling you that it's kind of like you got a superpower. And they're saying that use your superpower and you're going to be able to help people and you're going to change people's life. And it's going to it's going to blow you away. It's going to be like, whoa, you can do it. You can change people's lives.
Wow.
Let us know. I mean, my goodness.
All right. What a lovely day.
Oh, she's so darling. We saw her first live.
First live. It was great, wasn't it?
Yes, she is so cute.
So
now she's a pro.
to know what primordial energy
around
her.
Okay. Oh my God! I got to show you this one. That's so.
And beings, it's old stuff. I'm going to go with the fairy cards. And what I get, oh shoot, sorry. I don't know if you guys see that every time I mess that up, but cancel.
It's so funny because it's like I didn't even have to shuffle the cards. You
just picked it up and it was there. I
just pulled the deck out and it gave me I have 3 different cards to show her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the first card I have is from the fairy deck is inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Oh my. There she is.
Wow. Okay.
And then I'm also getting, I surrender to what is happening right now. Fully embrace and experience this moment, regardless of what it holds. Like all the moments, this too shall pass. And that's what I have for you.
Okay. So this has never happened. Okay, so she has a lot of ancestral and spiritual energy around her. So it's interesting because I pulled from the Angels and Ancestors. And the first 2 cards that came out from the chapter of the Sacred Ones. And I believe you have very sacred ancestors with you. And the first card I got, which was just blow me away, is the lady. It says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And I see this as like who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the message is reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor, grow and expand in all areas of your life. Okay. And I think that now that she's gotten into her YouTube and she's getting out there, I think she's sending messages that are like of ancient wisdom, because I also get in the same sacred one. So she's got 2 cards from the sacred chapters of this book, is the Earth Mother. And oh my God, it's like feel loved and comforted. Okay, and it says the message is allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. So not only do you have the Earth Mother, but you also have this beautiful lady here, and she's got like a little apple and everything here. The last card I got for you was under the Guardians and Messengers. And this one, it's funny because it's like I had to choose this card too. It's called the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. And it says the message for this card is welcome with open arms opportunities to give and to receive love. This is all about love and reaping what you're sowing. All these beautiful cards. So you have a lot of beautiful guides and you know, ancestors, and they all have your back. They're all around you. Very stunning. Very amazing. That's crazy. Awesome.
Okay, so Jen, Jenn, Jen is next. And Jen, did you want general or did you have a question? Because I don't see a question. It doesn't mean it's not there.
Hi, Millie. Millie's here.
Millie.
General, she says. General, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jen, from the Soul Truth, when was the last time you couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Oh. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. And today's soul action is make somebody laugh today. And Christine Fryer, you and I ought to be the healthiest people around because we laugh for hours on end. We're laughing, snorting, peeing our pants kind of gals. All right, what do you have for Jen?
Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so Jen, what I got for you is I pulled from the angel therapy. And so the card that I got for you was be willing to forgive, it says. And it says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. So is there something or somebody that you need to forgive? I know a lot of people have that. I know I sure do. And I think I was working with that last night. But it's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead. So what I decided to do was pull from the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. Okay. And the card that I got was the very first card of this whole deck. And I always say the first card and the last card are, to me, exclamation points. Because the chances of you pulling the first card and the last card are pretty rare. So it's interesting because I got the card of selling out, and I'm looking at her face, and she looks like she's been pretty roughed up. And it says, your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with either fear or love. There is a whole lot to this this card. It says, let's go with the action. It says, you have to make a choice about whether you will use your power, talents, and abilities for selflessness, for selfishness and exploitation, or the higher good. Take a few deep breaths and focus on your body. And then it asks you to work on the light side. And it's really interesting. It talks about, this is interesting because it's kind of, it tells you to stand up, to find courage and stand up for your convictions and take steps towards doing what you love and basically forgiving. I don't know if that makes sense. I am sorry. It's just a kind of an interesting card, and it doesn't look very pretty, but she's basically, she looks like she's been roughed up, and this card's saying that they want you to forgive. I'm not sure, and I apologize if this is if this doesn't make any sense. So it might mean something for somebody out there. So sorry.
Okay. So
yes, Millie, that's true. Honopono. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, it is. Fantastic for healing, forgiveness. Yes.
Phyllis is next.
Phyllis is next. Phyllis is next.
Elaine. I love your little fairy emoji.
Hi, Keith Anderson. So glad you can make it.
How late can you go tonight?
Oh, I'm going to.
We're done? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody has come in later and would like to put in pound me, and you'll be added to the winner spanner.
I was thinking about making some pho later on tonight.
What?
I was going to make some pho. Vietnamese soup. Because I went and I had some for lunch the other day, and I was so disappointed because it was so expensive and you didn't get hardly anything. I'm like, I can make like a
lot cheaper.
Phyllis. In charge.
Okay, so Phyllis, do you have a question or general? If you guys could let me know.
I love Vietnamese soup. I do chicken and beef as well. My whole house smells like it for about a week. I don't care. It's so good. Oh, I love that. You know, there's a place in Portland. It's called, oh God, it's Pho King. So, put it together fast, and there you go.
Okay, Phyllis would like a general. So this is, I treat my body with care and love. In today's society, learning to love your body can be a challenging journey, but it's worth taking. And each day you will start to appreciate all that your body does for you and how strong and powerful it can be. Embrace your body, accept it, practice self-love, and silence the inner critic you see in the mirror. Remember that your body is a piece of nature. And I need to move that over. Come on, there we go. Phyllis, I also pulled a fairy card for you, and it says inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to take time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Look at this card, how beautiful it is.
Oh, that is beautiful.
The inner child. Don't forget to play. Giggle and laugh. It's good for you. Oh, shoot. Leave site? No, cancel. All right, Judy, what do you have?
Okay, so Phyllis, it's interesting because I pulled from the mermaids messages, and the card that I got for you was awareness. It's interesting because when you look at her, she's just lovely and she's happy and she's kind of got this little something about her. Look at her little face. She's just got this little grin about her. But it says, use your intuition to become more aware of what's going on around you at this time. So your spirit team is saying that pay attention. There's something going on. It says it could also be time to look under that rock. So is there something that you don't feel that's quite right that's going on? Maybe this could be at work or whatnot, but they want you to not to bury your head in the sand, that maybe you need to look under a rock or so to find out what's really going on. It says the mermaid wants you to know that it's time to ground yourself and become more aware. Your senses may be heightened at this time. Being aware of potential scenarios can aid you as you swim through calm or troubled waters. Notice the details as you float through life. So what they're saying is, being forewarned is forearmed, is what I'm getting. And then I thought, well, let's see what Mother Gaia wants you to know. Okay, so the Crystal Oracle is the deck I'm pulling from, and the card that I got for you for the stone is the Aquamarine.
Oh, that's pretty.
Moderation, energy, tolerance, gentleness, compassion, and feminine goddess. It says, whether male or female, you can overcome a current conflict by reflecting upon the ability to, let me repeat that, I'm sorry. Whether male or female, you can overcome a current conflict by reflecting upon and applying moderation, tolerance, gentleness, and compassion. These qualities are not weakness. They are rather strengths. What is called for at present is greater compassion and tolerance coupled with a little bit of patience and gentleness. It's possible to resolve things in an amicable way to create a positive outcome for all concerned. So there may be something that may be coming, or maybe already has, that you probably don't know everything, but when you uncover what's going on, or when you finally realize what's going on, they're asking you to be patient and calm and just be aware that this might be on the horizon, if not already. So there we go. I hope that's
okay. I'm looking for Elaine and I'm not finding her name. So Elaine, if you would let us know you're still here, and if you want a general or you have a question, please.
Elaine.
Somebody let me know if they see.
I do not. She's way up there. Maybe she stepped out.
Well, then let's do Lindsay, and if Elaine comes in. Did she pop in? No?
I do not see her.
Okay. All right. I'm going to look for Lindsay. There she is. And
Let's see.
so, Lindsay, do you have a
question?
A question or a general, honey? I kind of figure out why some of these readers who use this tool,
the spinner,
say, please say that you're here and what your question is.
Yeah.
After, because then it's fresh. And it's easier to find at the bottom than it is to go through the whole chat. Because we have some of the best chatters. We have a bunch of people who love to gab.
Yeah.
And we love that. I mean, we love that everybody wants to gab and giggle and laugh, and
They get to hang out with their peeps.
that's right.
Yeah. So we're going to
get to hang out with my peeps.
Yeah.
Your peeps, the people that we like to hang out with.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to let's just leave the.
Lindsay says, hey.
Hey, yay, yay.
So General Lindsay, we're assuming?
Yeah, and we should just go into the chat and talk to them. We don't need to do readings, right?
Yeah.
All right, Lindsay.
Millie says we're chatty. Yeah.
What didn't you say, Christine?
My stream was, her stream was acting up. That's why there was a problem.
It's just a female. A female. What did she say?
She said her stream was acting up.
Okay. So we're just doing her spirit guides.
Okay.
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 Lindsay, the soul truth is, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. And today's soul action is let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. And there's your card. And here's now, Lindsay, I'm going to pull a fairy card for you. It says moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. I'm sorry, Lindsay, this is not for you. This is for me. Just saying. All right, that's what I have for Lindsay.
Okay, so Lindsay, it's really interesting because I pulled, this is from the Angel Therapy deck from Doreen Virtue. And the card I got for you was Shield Yourself. And it says, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. And when you look at this reminds me of like Archangel Michael. And he's got like this shield, right? But it's interesting. And I don't know if that is Archangel Michael, but I'm saying it is because I feel like it is. But he's got this shield, and you can see a bear that's in the reflection of the shield. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I thought, what does this mean? So then I pulled from the Clarity Tarot, and the card that I got for you was the Three of Pentacles. And traditionally, this is like people working together. But what I'm thinking is there might be people that could be working against you, and they're telling you to protect yourself. Because I look at this woman here, she's working here by herself, but you notice the look on this girl's face is that she's looking down at her, like just checking her out, like just being very observant of what she's doing, kind of like how I'm getting this, how I'm reading it is like she's kind of nitpicking, waiting for her to kind of like mess up so she can jump on her. So what I'm getting is that your guides want you to protect yourself. Know that there could be somebody that may have the propensity of not being so kind, and being forewarned again is being forearmed. Just to know that if you feel this, you're not making it up. Just be aware.
Okay. So has Elaine come in at all? Elaine, if you're here, please give a shout. Millie the mermaid. How cute.
Lindsay says there's been a lot of that. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Forewarned is forearmed, honey. And your guides want you to know to be you're protected. Shield yourself. Shield yourself. Okay. You are welcome, Lindsay.
Kat is up next.
It's a lot of energy. You just feel it, It's like, oh, it's painful.
Judith.
Good for you. Spend a lot of time with protection over everything. Yeah. Good for you. Yeah, Christine. Send Lizzie protection.
When? I'm going to draw one more.
Did Elaine come back?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I'm on the Speener Wiener.
Okay.
Jackie B. Okay, so.
Kat says, who's next?
Kat, you're next. So, Kat, did you want a general? After Kat is Judith Anderson. Could you let us know if you want a general, if you have a question? After that is Lynn. Let us know. And then Jackie B. So, Kat wants a general. Kat, it says, I radiate love and positivity. When you repeat this affirmation, you remind yourself that you can be a force in the world by inspiring others to be kinder, more compassionate, and more loving. You are making the world a better place by spreading love and positivity. I radiate love and positivity. Wow. And that's what I have for you, Kat.
Interesting. It's like I try to do this one deck and it's like, nope, not working for me. So okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me see. Okay. Boy, some of these. Okay, so the first card I picked for you, Kat, was the Knight of Pentacles. And when I looked at this card, it's like, I'm not sure if you have an affinity for animals, and that's why, like, compassionate. But also what this card is telling me, when I look at this card, it's like, I feel like your spirit team, like this is your spirit team, and they're looking at you. They're looking at you like they see, like I see, like, you know how this knight is looking at this horse, and it's like the knight can see the horse, like he could see the soul. He can communicate with this intelligent being. It's like, I feel like your spirit team is like, we see you. And I feel like you have this compassion towards animals is what I'm getting. And that it's like this love that you have is just so, it's like pure. It's really like, it's moving me for some reason. It's just like, I just feel like, it's okay. So, and then it's interesting because I noticed that the gentleman is wearing a purple jacket, and to me that's spiritual. Like it's like Source is talking, and that he's actually wearing this jacket, meaning to me, again, like I said, it's like your spirit team is saying, I see you. I see how you are. Then I pulled another card from the Crystal Oracle, and I've never pulled this card before. There's a lot of cards that I've never pulled, only until I do these kind of readings, so I ever get to read them. This one is called Selenite Green, and green is obviously the heart chakra, right? And it says here, I kid you not, telepathy, soul connection, peace, tranquility. There's something about who you are that you can actually either telecommunicate with animals or people.
Mm.
It says it is possible for you to connect with others energetically on a soul level and infuse them with love and healing. Oh my God, like, can you make this up or what? This is a telepathic communication in its highest form. Through the formless light of love, it is possible to both send and receive information, provided the information is sought and sent with love. Remember that on a soul level, time and space do not really exist because all is interconnected and ultimately one. Wow. I don't know who you are as a person, but I think that I would love to know you, because everybody actually, but it's like, it's nice to see these cards that come up, and it's like, how does spirit know all this stuff to send you those messages? It's beautiful. It really, really is. Wow. Wow. It's like I've been doing that with my grandson, not talking yet. Oh yeah, for sure. Kids are so they don't need the babble. They can just automatically talk.
I really thought that Judith Anderson was right there.
What happened?
So I see her. Judith, do you have a question or a...
Oh, you were talking about Judith Anderson? Yeah.
Yeah, Judith Anderson.
Okay.
Okay.
So I read that. Do you want to read it out loud for everybody, or?
Sure. I'm going to go put it here so that I can read it. I can see it. So it says here, I'm here. Hands yellow, heart red. I would like to know if my home rental situation is safe from eviction for the next couple of months until I get another job, or finance blessing. Sorry, a little heavy question, but no, it's a good question. You want to know if you are going to be able to stay there. The first card that I pull is from the Art from the Heart, and it says breathe. And then it says, in our incredibly fast-paced society, getting lost in the habit of hurry and constantly focusing on the next task is easy. Take a moment to breathe and check in with yourself. Breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. And then I am going to is her rental situation safe from eviction? Is she safe from eviction? Is she safe from eviction for the next couple of months? Is she safe from eviction for the next couple of months? Is she safe from eviction for the next couple of months? With the pendulum, I get a yes, you are safe. What about you, Judy? What do you...
Okay, I pulled 5 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I'm looking at this, I'm going to tell you what I got and how I would read this. So what I got is that it's not going to work. I think that you're going to be asked to leave. And you're asking the question, right? And you want to stay in your place, but for some reason, and these are court cards, and sevens, like anything that's a court card, or a an odd number is a no, and anything that's a major arcana and the even numbers are yes. So I got 3 no's and 2 yeses. So we know that you want to stay there. You want to stay protected in your home. But honey, I'm getting the Tower for some reason here. And the reason why I got that, I believe, is that these people want more money for your place. For some reason, I'm getting that if they get you out, then they will get more money for your place that you're staying in, is what I'm thinking. But then I get at the end that there's going to be justice. It may be that, if you were asked to leave, there's going to be justice, because it's going to be whatever you go into next is going to be better than what you're in right now. Okay? Even though is what I'm thinking. So then I asked, will Judith stay in her rental? And I get no. Will she be asked to leave? And I get yes. Okay. Will she find another place that's better than what she currently has? And I get yes. So then let's ask about your job. Will you get let's see, what was the question on the job?
Will I get another job or financial blessing?
Will she find another job soon? How's that? Mm-hmm. I get not soon. Will she find a job eventually? But yes. So it might not be right away. Okay, so then let's ask about the financial blessing. Will there be a financial blessing for Judith? There will be a financial blessing. And it might be that whatever you wind up going into is going to be a blessing. And that's what happened to me. I mean, I basically got, I got a huge high increase in my rent. And I'm like, there is no way am I paying that much money for this place. And then when I was basically forced to move, not forced to move, but it was like, if you weighed everything out, I got a lot better place in a nicer area, in a lot nicer place. So I think that's kind of like what I'm kind of looking at for you. So I hope that helps.
Very good. Okay. So next we have Lynn.
Okay.
Hey, Mary Wins. Karen Suki, I do believe you are in the spinner. I'm pretty sure I saw your name. Still looking for Lynn. There she is. Okay.
You're welcome, Judith. Yeah, I mean, it's rough when you have to go through that. It's like nobody wants to do that, but know that it's going to be for the better.
So Lynn wants to know,
Lynn,
will I visit my son in Oregon? Will it go smoothly? So that's 2 questions. Will I visit my son in Oregon? The soul truth is, what risk can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on the path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. So today's soul action is, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Wow. Okay. So I would say that is for like the first part of the question. And I'm just going to go with, will it go smoothly? Yes is back and forth. no is sideways, and maybe is around in circles. So, and I lean on my desk or knee, whatever, to be able to keep it straight. So, oh well. Oh. Oh. That's a yes. That to me is a really good yes. I hope that works out for you, because there's nothing like things not going well with family.
Okay, so I asked a question. I'm going to go ahead and show you. We're going to go do it together. So I asked, will Lynn go and visit her son in Oregon? Well, and it says yes. Okay, yes. Open for me is yes. Close is no. Okay, and then I'm going to ask, will it go smoothly? And then I got a no on that one. And what's interesting is I was pulling from the Clarity Tarot, and the card that came out that popped out was a Two of Swords. I think you're obviously going to go there, but I think there's going to be some communication issues, and it's going to be like there's challenges maybe. Two of Swords. So it's not like it's not like it's a dead deal, like it can't be resolved, but just to know that there may be some contention there. So what I say, and like I said 2 times before today, forewarned is forearmed. So if you know that there may be that, then you can sit there and go, oh, that's what they were talking about. How do I change this around to get what I want, right? Because you want to have a conversation, a communication, a relationship with your son, so that if there is any kind of pushback, then you can reposition yourself to a way where he will feel less, that's my mom, that kind of thing. And you can just change it around to give him a different perspective of how you really feel. And then it can change things, because the next card I pulled from the Crystal Oracle was Pryonite, I think is what it's called. Standing, let's see, okay. Profound spiritual love, protection, and prophetic vision. It says you are about to gain a profound spiritual insight in the form of a prophetic vision, which appears to you in your dreams or at a time in which you least expect it. Through this, you realize that the heart of all matter, only love exists, and that your perceptions of good and evil are simply a human illusion. A deep inner knowing will swell from within you, and you will realize that all is literally bathed in love. Nothing can ever harm you or have any negative effect on you apart from your own fears. So I think what they're saying is, if there may be some contention between the two of you when you first get there or whatnot, knowing that that could happen, how are you going to prepare yourself or position yourself to turn that around to get the results that you want? And that you both will have a different outcome moving forward. So I think that's a really great reading. I think it's, like I said, forewarned is forearmed. And you can take that like as your armor that, this could happen. It could happen. What am I going to do to change it? And so that I can have that relationship with my son again. So that's what I'm getting for you.
Okay. Next up is
Jackie B.
Jackie B.
Our girl, Jackie B. Oh my gosh. I'm like in the dark in here. Oh, let's see.
Okay, so it says, I welcome change in my life. Change creates resistance. We don't like change and will always gravitate toward familiar things because we feel safe. But change is a constant companion in our journey. Adapt and embrace change. I mean, a year ago, I never would have thought that I would be here. I said for the longest time, I'm not going to have a YouTube channel. And your fairy card is manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now, write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Wow. And that's what I have for Jackie B.
That's awesome. So we had the privilege to get to know Jackie a couple of weeks ago, and she is such a dynamic personality. And
Yes.
interesting because I pulled from the purpose, the life purpose, Doreen Virtue's card deck. And let me show you what I have. I'm just going to pull something else here. I'm going to try to see if I tie this all together. Okay, so what I got for you, Jackie B, is that I got the card of teaching. So it says, you inspire young people to learn. So like I said, she has this very infectious energy. And I can see where she, like, it's kind of like weird things. I got the Pied Piper, like she could be there and kids like come around her, like, you know, she's like a little magnet, you know, it's like, get away from me, kids, you bother me, you know, but
She has so much positive energy.
Yeah, she's like a light. She's like the mom, go to the light. You know, it's funny because my daughter was saying, you know, Mom, she was outside hanging up her little holiday stuff, and these little neighborhood kids came over. She goes, Mom, I don't know how to handle it. I'm like, you just say to them, you know, hey kids, what are you up to? You know, and just see what they're doing, and just say, okay, well, that's cool. You know, if she's busy, I said, then you just say, you know, I can't talk to you. I'm really busy or whatnot. But she just didn't know how to handle that. But Jackie, she is definitely the teacher. So the next card I pulled for her was because kids can pull your energy. Let me find out. The card I got for you, Jackie, was the Hermit. It says retreat and recharge. So I don't know if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because this card comes from the chapter of the Sacred Ones, okay? And it says the message here for you is take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. So I just think that maybe right now they're saying that, you know, you're probably doing a lot or going through a lot or just have a lot of things up in the air. And they're just saying, you know, if you just kind of sit quietly and just be one with yourself, things are going to be coming to you a lot easier and it won't be so stressful. And it will just allow you to kind of like decompress, because they're saying that, you know, you're working too hard. And even if you're not working, there's sometimes you just feel that you're just like feeling discombobulated. So they're wanting you to center yourself and just kind of rest and relax. And take some time for you, because you deserve it.
Okay.
Good for you. She's going to go in about a week on vacation. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Thank you, Spirit. That's awesome.
Karen Suki. Oh, Karen Suki. I was going to ask, did you see you're in there? Karen Suki. Okay. And next is.
I'm where the kids are. That's a nice Lindsay. Yes. I'm where the kids are. That is beautiful.
Lori. And Sue Toffee. Okay.
Oh, Jackie B, you got your vision board and your manifestation journal. Awesome. Yeah. That's
awesome. Okay, so we've got Karen Suki. Are you still here, Karen? I know you asked a while ago. You did make the list.
Oh, you're welcome, Judith. Have a great evening, honey. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us read for you. Keep us posted, honey. Okay, do you see Karen's?
I see Karen chatting.
She says, I'm looking for a few different options going forward on my spiritual path. She says, oh, she's up 3 up from the bottom. You see it? Wrong computer.
See a propane heater.
Yeah, Chrissy, right?
Life threatening.
What's that?
I said, I'm reading some of the things that she's chatting about, but I have to get to the way bottom.
She says, I'm looking at a few different options going forward on my spiritual path. How does this assist my health and healing? Advice from my guides. Oops. Okay.
Bye, Cece. I love you.
Bye, Susie.
All right.
I call my sister Sissy. Sissy.
We have so many of them.
I do. I got a team. Whoa, what's going on here? Hello. Okay, let's see. I should really get some health cards. That would be kind of nice to have. Do they make them? I'm sure they do. Let's see.
Well, I have some included in my crystal cards, but I don't have them out.
Okay.
So it says here, what can I burn? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head that remind you of what you did wrong and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. So today's soul action is make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? And then the other card I picked was, I welcome love into my life. Open your heart and mind to love by taking the time to understand who you are and connect with yourself. You will be able to attract the kind of love you deserve, one that is pure, genuine, and heartfelt. Once you achieve this, a beautiful sense of freedom will wash over you, filling you with the joy and contentment that only true love can bring. And that's what I have for you, Karen Suki.
Okay. All right, Karen. Okay, so the first card I got for you, Karen Suki, was through the Prism Oracle. And the first card I got for you is growth. And that's beautiful. It's a green chakra color. So I'm going to go with, it's all about how you love and how it speaks to you. It says this card speaks to the transformational qualities of nature and its ability to softly grow and change throughout time. We are constantly growing and shifting throughout our lives. True growth means that you're moving towards your ultimate truth and the highest version of yourself. Sometimes growth can be painful, right? And it says, and you need to prune to make way for new blossoms. And remember that it's just a part of the process and you're making your way towards your sacred truth. It was really interesting because you asked about your spiritual. And it says, so I pulled the next card from, this one is the Angel Therapy, Doreen Virtues deck, and I got mediumship, and it says you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So if this is true, then they're just confirming that you have that ability. So your spirit team is saying, don't hide it. You know it. You can help other people with it as well. So I got that for you. And then, let me see. I'm going to pull this one here. Okay, so when they talk about, when you asked about how to best assist your health and healing. Okay, so I'm pulling from Heal Yourself, the Oracle card. And so the card that I got was the very last card of the deck. And it's number 36, and it says Hole in the Soul. And I've got this card right here. And it says here, your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. It says, On one way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression and experience as a perpetual empty feeling. So there's a whole bunch that goes with this, right? It says, as a child, you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family's dramas. And then you adopted a false self. So I think what it's asking you is that they see that perhaps, and I could be wrong, because all I'm going to tell you is how I'm going to read this for you. If your life or your childhood was not like this, then this was not meant for you. It's probably meant for somebody else that's just happening to be listening. And it could be meant for more than one person. But if this came up in your reading and if this is correct, they're basically saying, as far as your health is concerned, I think that we just need to learn how to process this and find a safe place or a person that you can speak with in order to help you work this through. And through this, growth becomes evident. And then through this, and through mediumship, you're able to do that. They're able to help you with that. Because you're obviously somebody who's very intuitive, and they're telling you that we know this. We know this about what's going on. So if that's part of the healing process for your health, then that's what it is. That's what they're saying. I hope this helps. That's heavy, and I'm sorry. I'm just reading it how I see it, and I could be totally wrong. And if I am wrong, I do apologize. And I don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of going with what I'm feeling. So
yes, Karen, that would be shadow work.
Yeah.
So she says you're not wrong, Judy.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so somewhere I thought I had. There she is. Lori wants to know what her guides want her to know. So I'm going to pull from the Soul Truth and the Fairies and see what comes up for you. So the fairies are saying magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And then the Soul Truth says, what am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action is name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra is, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. And Lori, in this community, that is so true. Now, I have a sister, not the one that was here, but a sister who, along with her children, I think would freak out if they knew what I do. And if they find out, oh well. But it is scary because my niece has two little girls who I just absolutely adore. And I would like to continue to be in their lives. So I just kind of just keep this a little private and see what happens. So if it comes out, it comes out, because I feel very blessed to be in this community, to be able to share my abilities with anybody who would like to know my intuition or what the cards that Spirit has me choose. So it's time to do something. And now's the time. If you want to talk, my email's in my post. So, Judy, what do you have?
Well, it's interesting because the cards that I got are pretty much backing this up, backing what you just said. So the card that I got, I pulled from the Crystal Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
And the stone that I got for you, Lori, was carnelian. And this is beautiful. Let me just go ahead and show you the name. There's a stone. It says healing, creativity, energy, calmness, grounding, and stability. And it says, this wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. It's kind of like what you were talking about, Linda, about having to do something you maybe feel uncomfortable or sharing with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This stone is going to give her that protection. And it says, it will help dissolve the sadness you may have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease your anxiety. Carnelian will also help you to express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. You are encouraged to take up a creative pursuit or hobby at this time. Start to express yourself in whatever way you choose without judgment, right? And also without judgment of others. This is about you, okay? Working with color will be especially helpful at this moment, for color can also help stabilize and heal your emotions. And then it has, at the end, it says, over the coming days, you will begin to feel a renewed sense of peace, joy, and wonderment for life. Give thanks for the wondrous blessings you are receiving. And what's interesting about this, because it's all about protection and being true to yourself and not being able to, and not having to apologize for who you are and what you do and how you feel and what you think. Because the next card I get, this is a trip, I pulled from the Angels and Ancestors. These are the chapters that come from the Guardians and Messengers. So these are your guides sending you a message, and the message is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. And I've never pulled this card. This is beautiful. It says the message is, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. And it talks about the angels accept you just the way you are, even when you're going through a challenging time. They still hold you in the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female energy, the female energy angel is looking into the mirror of life and invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by the world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within the Mirror Guardian. And the Mirror Guardian will help you recognize that. When this card appears, you are invited to take some time to see where you are right now. So they're really asking, your spirit team is asking you to take note on what you really want and how you want to go about it, because they're saying what you truly desire is what is needed in this world. You are not crazy. Do not feel like people are going to judge you. And if they do, screw them. Do you, boo.
Boo.
So, sorry.
Okay, so last on the list is Sue Toffee, who it's probably in the middle of the night where Sue lives.
Oh,
Sue, are you
gal.
still?
I said, oh, poor gal.
I know. I mean, I didn't think about that she lives like in another world.
Wow, that's right, Scotty boy. Scotty boy.
Scotty, I love you.
I want to meet him in person.
Not till I do, baby.
I could just see her like, get out of my way. I'm like, okay.
You want them all. I mean, just stop.
What? See what we deal with, Scotty boy? Don't you feel sorry for Christina and Sarah and I?
Hey.
We love you. You know that. Okay. Put this in the wrong deck.
So, we're waiting for Sue. Is Sue still here?
Oh, I love. Love. She says love. Sue Toffee wants love.
Well, that was a long time ago that she posted that. I had to go almost to the top to find that. I think that was pre-Victor, when Victor was asking for a love reading. I think that's what she meant by ooh, love.
You just gave him a love reading.
I'm just trying to see if somebody would let me know if Sue is there, we can raise your hand, jump up and down, whatever, but I am not seeing. Hey, Victor, you're welcome. We're all going to Victor's house after this.
Yeah.
Truth Wave Energy.
Are we going to his house? Are we going to have peach pie or?
Hey, wait a minute.
Cream?
That's me. Peach pie. What do you mean?
I thought he said he makes peach jam or something like that.
He makes peaches crazy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey, Kelly, we're done taking questions, but thanks for coming in.
Oh, Kelly.
I will be on Thursday at noon, Butterfly Readings. Judy and Sarah, Judy in the Skies and Sarah's Hibiscus Healings will be on that following Tuesday at Tuesday Twin Tarot. And if you have not subscribed to Judy's channel, please do it. If you're looking for a reading, Judy is an amazing reader. Plus, she also knows stuff about those circle charts, whatever they're called.
Called astrology.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, I don't see Sue here.
Oh, darn it.
So, peach pie. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I make a good peach pie. I mean, yeah.
Christine, I'm going to fire you if you keep calling me fresh. Or you're talking fresh peach pie.
I'm a foodie anyways, except I don't like tripe and I don't like tongue. Ugh.
So, Karen Suki, if you ever need, I know you've got some really good people to talk to in the chat, in the community of Truth Wave. But if you need to talk to somebody or want to talk to somebody, my email is in my whatever that thing is called, the post on my page. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Truth Wave Chit Chat.
Yep.
And I got to go over there and rouse people up, you know.
Are you doing your real quick, your little mushrooms real quick?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
You gonna do some? You gonna do something?
I'm good, honey.
Okay. All right. So the for the collective, those of you who didn't make it to a reading or didn't want a reading, I picked 3 mushroom cards. They're upside down, and let's see. These are the cards. And what they say is, my life unfolds in proportion to my courage. That's this one.
Nice.
And then this one says, don't take this the wrong way, is a non-starter. And then this one is, today I will not tell anyone to calm down. So there's the cards. And this little sparkly guy here was my best friend from the last 30 years. Took a picture and took it to a friend of hers, and she made me some, and my kaleidoscope have.
I got you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And a kaleidoscope, if you don't know, is a gathering of butterflies.
Butterflies.
And that's what I call mine. So I wish you a beautiful Sunday.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thank you for coming.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Too short.
Life is short, Scotty boy, for microdosing.
Yep.
Micro, plus for me.
Yep. Christine loves everybody.
I know, Christine. She's such a joy. Love, love, love. Love you more.
Well, we love you, Scotty.
Jackie B, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely, Karen.
Kelly,
Kelly, you know you've got a friend in the room.
Yeah.
And that's what's so wonderful about this community is you don't have to go far to find a friend in the room.
Yep.
because some crazy people are up half the night doing this shit. Not me yet, but I'm sure my day is coming, because there've been a couple of times I thought, well, if my husband wouldn't wake up because he's a real soft sleeper, I come in here and be in here going, and this is what you know, I welcome love into my life, and he'd be like, get back in bed.
Yeah, I should be doing this because I'm up until like the wee hours of the night, but I probably look a little scary at that time of day.
All right, so I am going to say good night.
Thank you, everybody.
I love you.
Have a great weekend. Love you
Here's
all.
my heart beating for you.
Be safe, everybody.
All right, love you.
Bye for now.
Bye.